well, just by the cemetery over by Scenic South and the Country Club golf course. So I've never done Boneyard Link, so we're gonna do that. That's a green, and yeah, again, there's the kind of trail you follow from the street. But yeah, Boneyard Link, I believe, is that one on the right. So I'm gonna follow that, and then it kind of dumps into either Walking Dead on the right fork or Mortuary on the left fork. So we will see how easy it is to follow these trails. But I'll probably be posting this as one thing because you've got to choose one of them if you're going to go off of Boneyard Link, unless you want to just come back the way you came, but you're going to have to make a decision if you want to keep going. So I'm going to try for Walking Dead, and we'll go from there. But yeah, not a lot of information on the trails. Pictures, videos aren't there, whatever. So yeah, pad it up today, and yeah, let's do Boneyard Link and then see if we can get into Walking Dead after. Let's get it. Well, it appears they'll be posting these trails separately after all, because Boneyard Link does come to a place where you can just kind of go back in a safe way. You don't have to take one of those two trails, Walking Dead or Mortuary. So this appears to be the end of Boneyard Link. Noisy plane. So, first off, I will let you know that, let's say you want to ride this green trail, I'll tell you about it in a second, but you don't want to do a blue or head down to, the bottom of the coulees and then have to ride back up. You can hang a right here and just stay right by the fence, and it will take you around back to Scenic South within a couple of minutes. Because I followed this thinking that it was still Boneyard Link, and the trail ends here, which I think is really silly. I think it should extend all the way around. I get that it's a link to other trails, but like it could just go all the way around, because the trail does naturally go that way. Like there's a single track that's very worn and like used, and it goes around the cemetery without having to go deep into the coulees. So about the trail, I don't think I would do it again, just because it's not challenging enough for me, or like it's not that fun. But I think it has like a worthwhile place. Like it's a green trail, and so like what this green trail offers, other than like, safety first of all. So if you're new to riding, or just want to ride something a little longer without the risk and without the climb, because again, you can just go around this fence and just keep extending it, and you don't have to go down into the coulees at all. So this thing has like virtually no climbing. I would say there's a little bit of off camber, just a tiny bit. The thing about this trail that actually does challenge you, which would be great for like a new rider to be challenged this way in a safe environment, is it helps you regulate your balance by the fact that you can't go super fast in a lot of sections. You're squeezed pretty tight sometimes between trees and the fence, and you've got to learn how to dab. You've got to learn when to pedal, when not to pedal, like when to coast. So there's some pedal catchers there as well. But again, all this stuff is like done like within, like if you're gonna have to learn that skill, this is a good place to learn it, because if you fall, well, on one side you've got a fence, and the other side you don't have a cliff or whatever that you're gonna get hurt. Like if you fall the other way, you're fine. So yeah, there's not a lot of risk here. There was like one tiny section where it's like, oh, I guess if you fell to the left that wouldn't be good, but it was like a 2-meter section, and depending on how confident you are, it's just like a little dip, and that's it. You could just get off your bike. Trail vision's a thing too. But yeah, so a little bit of off camber. It gets tight in there. You just gotta like regulate your speed, learn when to coast, when to pedal. Obviously, that helps you figure out what gear is best for you in which terrain as well. And then learning some balance with slow speed scenarios. So yeah, that's Boneyard Link, and see you in another time for another raw ride.